Alright, welcome everyone. We're going to go through the Word 1A simulation training on this video. As you can see, there are 8 steps. First one, creating a new Word document. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and launch that. I'll make that one large. So this takes you into the simulator. It may take a few moments to load. Once it does, you just follow the instructions and do what the simulator asks you to do. So step one, as you see at the bottom, on the home tab in the paragraph group, click show side or show hide to display the formatting marks and documents. So here's the home menu, and this is the paragraph group, and this is the show hide button. So if I hover over it just a little bit, you'll see that it will show, give me information about that button. So I'm going to click it, and then it's asking me to type internship opportunities. Now when you're doing this, you want to make sure, trying to do two things at once. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your spelling and capitalization is exactly how they ask you, or it will not give you credit for it. Right? So once I've typed that in, internship opportunities, now press enter. You see I did click back into space because sometimes if you go back and forth down here, it won't give you the icon. So if I start typing now, it won't do anything because I clicked down here. So now at the insertion point, type Biz Intel Media is leading provider of webcasting and streaming production services for large and small companies, municipal clients, and non-profit organizations, including the period. So I gotta click back here to get my cursor going. Then I make sure I capital and spell it just like it's spelled. Still not doing it. Reposition reposition everything so I can see what I need to see. And here we go. Still not typing. Okay, hit spacebar 2 times, so I only hit it once. So yeah. The good thing is it didn't allow me to move forward, so it didn't ruin my score for this. Leading provider of webcasting and streaming productions. Production services for large and small companies. Municipal clients and non-profits. Non-profit. Profit organizations. So the period, and then including the period, press spacebar. Press the spacebar. Okay, and then it's asking me now. So since it's not allowing me to do anything, I must have misspelled something. Biz Intel Media is a leading provider of webcasting and streaming. Yep, there it is. Still streaming production services for large and small companies, municipal clients, and non-profit organizations. I hit the space bar, so usually I think it tells me to submit. Let's try the submit button. Assignment include incomplete items which will be scored incorrect. Cancel. So this is So Biz Intel Media. So what it's doing is not allowing me to move forward. So there's something that I missed. Should press enter. At the insertion point, type Biz Intel. So let me see what I can find out. I spelled municipal wrong, so it didn't allow me to move ahead. Municipal clients and non-profit organizations. So what's it doing now? Still, let's go back to our period. There. So I went back, and now that I spelled everything right, it's giving me the rest of the assignment. So it is a headache sometime when you go through it and you misspell a word, or you put an extra space or something that's small. You have to find it. So go back through and verify if you get stuck like that. That's a good example for the first assignment. So now it's ready. So please click OK to submit the assignment. Click OK, and it's submitted. So we got the first part is complete. Now on to activity 1.02, inserting text from another document. So let's click that launch button for activity 2. Let it load up. So yeah, once you get rolling on this, it's not so bad, but there it is. Sometimes you do get stuck. If you do have if there's a glitch or something, just let me know and I can manually update it if I have to. All right, here it says with the insertion point position at the end of the document, click the insert tab in the text group. So here's the insert tab, and here's the text group. So in the group, click the object button arrow and then click text from file. So the object button is this one. Yep, object. So you select that and text from file. Click that, and then click on the only document that's there. Click insert, and it's going to insert that text from that document. Please click OK to submit the assignment. Click OK, and voila, assignment is submitted. So that's part 2. Pretty easy, huh? Alright, next we're going to move on to 1.03, formatting text by using text effects. Let's go ahead and launch this baby and maximize it. Tell me my connection is poor, so I guess it's going to take a little longer to load than normal. That's okay. Okay, select the title of the document, internship opportunities, and the paragraph mark that follows it. See, I like to read ahead so I can get the whole thing, because if you don't select that paragraph mark, it won't give you credit. It'll slow you down. So on the Home tab, I click on Home. In the front group, click Text Effects and Typography. So here's the front group here, and this is Text Effects and Typography. Click on it. So you get a list, pull down list. Come on, baby. There we go. In the front group, click Text Effects and Typography. In the third row, click the first effect. So 1, 2, 3. That is clicked. So the title selected. Change the font size to 40. So I don't think 40 is in there. It's not one you can select. So all you have to do is highlight the 11 and just type in 40 and then hit enter, and it'll save that. And now it's 40. Change the alignment of the title text to center, and here's the center right here. And now it's centered. With the title selected in the font group, click the font color button arrow to display the font palette. It's the font color button here. Now it's displayed. Under theme colors in the 5th column, click the first color. So last time we did rows, so we did column this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th one. First color. Now we change it. In the font group, here's the font group. Text Effects and Typography. Here you go. Click that. Point to shadow. So here's shadow here. Now, and then under the out, in the second row, click the third one. So the outer, second row, third one. Booyah. And there we go. Click OK to submit the assignment. And then we're done with 3. Okay, let's move on to Activity 104, inserting pictures. Let's click the launch. See how our connection is now. And now the connection is average. We wait for that one to load, and it did. Position an insertion point at the beginning of the paragraph that begins with applicants of social media integration. So that's here. So at the beginning, got my cursor there. On the insert tab. So here's the insert tab. In the illustration group, here's the illustration group. Click pictures. There's pictures. And from the device, this device, click here. And then here's the file, the only one, to make it easy for me. And then click insert. Booyah. Get that inserted. Now that part looks like it's complete. It's an easy one for number 4. Alright, now let's go to 1.05, resizing the picture. So we click that launch button and maximize our screen. And it looks like now my connection is good. So waiting for that to load. And here we go. Drag the bottom right corner sizing handle slightly up and to the left so that the button or bottom edge of the picture aligns at approximately 5 inches on the vertical ruler. So here's the 5-inch spot here. I guess you don't have to get it exactly right, but closer the better. So up and to the left, so I'm just going to use that angle. And about right, I think. Yep. So if you do it wrong, it's not going to go on, so I guess I did it close enough. Alright, so here we go. On the picture format tab, which we're already on, in the size group, here's the size group. Click the shape box, height box to select the number, type 2.1. So I selected the number by clicking in there and type it in 2.1, and then hit the enter button. So yep, if you did it right, there you go. Please click OK to submit the assignment. And that's all for 1.05. Alright, so this is a quick one too. 1.06, wrapping text around a picture using a layout option. Let's launch this bad boy. Maximize our screen. And wait for it to load. Alright, so now my connection is average. So now, with the picture selected, click layout options and click square. So this one here, this is your layout options here. So click it, and then it doesn't have the words, but once you hover over, you should see square right there. So that's square, and you just click that, and it's going to put that within the text. And so please click OK to submit the assignment. That one was pretty easy, and that's done. Alright, so now we're on number 7, positioning a picture. Connection's good. So we'll wait for that to load. And these can be a little tricky, but right, with the picture selected, it's already selected, so I don't have to do anything on the picture format tab, and that's where we are right now still. In the arrow group or arrange group, here's the arrange group here, and then click position, and then click more layout options. So that's down at the bottom here. Under horizontal, here's horizontal. Click alignment, option button, click the arrow, and then click right. So here's the arrow, click right, and then relative to margin, right? Alignment button, click the arrow, then click right, relative to arrow. So this one's margin. Okay, there we go. Now under the vertical, change the alignment option to top. It's already to top, and then top relative to line, relative to, and this is line. All right, and then click OK. Guess that's it. Yep, that's it for that. Number 7 is done. All right, for the final one, 1.08, applying picture effects. launch that and maximize that screen. Alright, so we're loaded, and with the picture selected, which it already is, on the picture format tab, here it is, we're already in it. In the picture style group, here's the picture style. Click picture effects. Here it is right here, the second option. Point to soft edges. Let's click the arrow. And soft edges, and we want 5 point. Oh crap, here we go. Okay, here's 1, 2.5, and 5. So let's click on that 5. And there you have it, 5 point edges. Click OK to submit. Let's see if we got it right. Yep, everything everything worked out just fine. So that is it for Word 1A simulation training. I'll see you on the next video when we do 1B simulation training for Word. All right? Thank you, and I'd like to see you back again. Please like and leave a comment. See you in the next video.